Hello people, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to the propaganda machine. So we're back with another match preview, and this time it's match day 2 in the Champions League, where Arsenal take on Paris Saint-Germain at the Emirates Stadium, and I'm expecting a very exciting game. We'll start with the injury news. Zinchenko and Martin Odegaard, they are still out and will miss this game. Ben White seems to be missing this game as well, as he weren't seen in training yesterday. Calafiori seems like he'll be fine after an injury scare. But the big one, Mikel Merino, is back. He's been spotted in training. He's been training by himself the last week or so, and now he's been training with the team. So I'm hoping that we get to see him make his debut today. And also Tomiyasu is also back in training, but I'm not sure how fit or available he is. Now we'll go into my predicted lineup, and no surprise, it is the exact same from the weekend. Raya in goal, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori make up the back four. Thomas Partey, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice and Leandro Trossard, with Havertz, Martinelli and Bukayo Saka. I believe that should be a strong enough team to get the job done. It's basically as strong as we can go from what we have at the moment. Some news for PSG. Ousmane Dembele, he's not going to be there for this game. He's had a fallout with the manager, and he's been probably their most dangerous player this season. He's had 4 goals and 3 assists in just 5 league games. So the one thing I used to criticize Dembele for was his decision making and his output. It was very bad. I think there was a stage where he only got 4 goals in 50 games. So for him to get 4 in 5, it just shows that there is a player in there. It's just there was probably like a mental block that weren't allowing him to get the best out of himself. And also maybe it's the Mbappe factor. Mbappe's the big name at PSG and is kind of struggling to bed in. I don't know, but he seems to have finally found his feet under Luis Enrique. And another player that I'd say this one is more to watch out for, their top goal scorer, Bradley Barcola. Left winger, right footed. He's got 6 goals for them this season and he looks like a problem. I always heard about him at Lyon, a young prospect at Lyon, but now this season you're really starting to see him shine. And the last game he was on fire. He got 2 goals and he was just a menace all game. PSG in the league, they have won 5 and drawn 1. So they are quite on form. The Champions League last time out, they did get a bit lucky. They scored in the 89th minute. Gazzaniga got on goal, but they did actually batter Girona for all intents and purposes. But they just couldn't get the goal. So they were a bit fortunate, but you can't say it weren't deserved. And with PSG, they're a very fluid team. They zip the passes in and there's a lot of movement, players interchanging positions. So that could cause us a lot of problems if we are not up to our task defensively. Especially, for example, with a player like Hakimi, on our left hand side we do a lot of this inverting, and if they decide to keep him out there along with whoever they play on the right hand side, this could be an issue for us. Lucky it's not Dembele, but I'm gonna be very intrigued to see how the tactical battles play out on the pitch, because in their midfield they've got some legs, young players like Zaire Emery, João Neves. Then you've got a more experienced head in Fabian Ruiz. So there's a few battles on the pitch that are gonna be very, very interesting, and if we can get to grips with their interchange in play and exert our dominance onto them, then I think that we should be good in this game, because we've already played Man City away from home, a top side. They ain't gonna have no one of that quality in the Farmers League, as we call it in Ligue 1. So when we start running at their defenders and trying to overload that midfield, I'm gonna want to see how much resolve that PSG team has. Are they really up for the fight? Because in their league they're just popping it about, but with Arsenal they call it the dark arts, but I call it intelligence, and I just think that power might just be a little bit too much for PSG in this game. So overall, what I'd like to see from us are direct play from our wingers, Saka and Martinelli. If we can get the ball out wide to them as quick as possible, to just go one-on-one with whether it's Nuno Mendes or Hakimi. They're more attacking than they are defensive, so that could be where the joy is had, and I'm fully expecting it. So my score prediction in this game is 3-1 to the Gunners. Martinelli, Saka and Trossard. Let me know what your predictions are in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel. Bless people.